All right, last up in the news tonight is this comes from Modesto, California. Modesto, California. What we have now, this is kind of gross. This is kind of scary stuff. This guy in Modesto, California, he uses drugs. He uses cocaine. He takes a syringe and he injects cocaine into his veins. His name is Michael Lassiter. He's 33 years old. Now this guy, not so bright. As he was injecting cocaine, he thought that he injected air into his vein, into his arm. When he was pumping up, he thought he pumped up a bunch of air into his vein. Now, if you know anything about doing something like that, if you put air into your vein, the air goes to your heart and stops your heart. It kills you. So he thought he was going to die. He was panicking, right? Not to mention, he was really high on cocaine. So this guy ran into a 24-hour diner. There's a chain of diners all across America called Denny's. Anybody who's lived in America or is American, who's ever been to America, you have seen a Denny's restaurant somewhere. So this guy ran into a Denny's. He grabbed a butter knife, one of those round knives, off a customer's table and tried to stab in his arm. So when that didn't work, he ran into the kitchen, grabbed a proper sharp kitchen knife, and in his panic tried to amputate. That means he tried to cut off his arm. Woo! So this guy tried to cut off his arm with a kitchen knife in a restaurant because he thought he put air into his veins and he was going to die. So, when he was finally, the police subdued him. That means they got control of him with a taser gun. Now, a taser gun, it kind of looks like a gun, but when they shoot you with it, it shoots out this electric probe. It sticks to your body, and it shoots all this electricity through your body. And it will drop you like you just hit the floor, you're finished when you get hit with a taser. He was taken to a local hospital with severe cuts. He told the police he thought he needed to cut off his arm to keep himself from dying from the cocaine injection. And then the very last sentence, it says, the restaurant closed for the night after the incident. So after he did this, the restaurant closed for the night. I hope so. That would freak people out. That makes you panic. Having some guy rush into the restaurant and try to cut his arm off. So, what this idiot, and trust me, this guy is an idiot. What this idiot didn't realize was that if you take a syringe and you pump air into your vein, death is almost immediate. You don't have time to run to Denny's and try to cut your arm off. You're just gone. You're dead within 60 seconds or something like that. You die pretty fast. So, one more glaring example, a very proper example of how you shouldn't use drugs because you could freak out. It turns you into a moron.